Repent and follow Jesus. Is God really bad? Is God the one who's responsible for all the death, the suffering in the world? Absolutely not. You want to know who's responsible? Humans. We are responsible for all the bad things happening in the world. We are, not God. He's perfect, righteous, and holy. He's above all of us. So why do people say that this is God's fault? Or some people say, why doesn't God do anything? Well, let me tell you, this is not God's fault, first of all. If we go to Genesis chapter 3, we see that the devil is the one who made Eve eat of the forbidden fruit. Now, is God really the bad guy for all the suffering happening here? No. Let me put it this way. If a son of a father whose father absolutely loved the son and gave him everything he had, goes and does drugs and kills and much more horrible things, where does the fault lie? In the father or in the son? The fault is obviously gonna be of the son because he has free will and he is the one who takes choices in his own. The same goes for us. We are the responsible for our own faults and not God. Or why do people say that God is the bad guy of all this? Many people like to bring the flood from Genesis and how he killed millions of innocent people. First of all, who are you to judge God? Who are you to say what God needs to do and what he doesn't? Aren't we his creation? You yourself can read Genesis 6 to 9 and you'll understand why God sent the flood. Those people were sinners, and besides, he is God after all. He can do whatever he wants to do. He could destroy all of us, but he doesn't. Why? Because he's a merciful God, perfect and holy. Even if he destroyed us, he will still be holy and righteous because we are the sinners and not him. And you might say, why doesn't God end the suffering in the world? God will end the suffering in Judgment Day. But are you prepared for that? See, this is why he gives us time to repent and follow Jesus, so we do not perish for lack of knowledge. As Hosea 4:6 says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So my friends, do not hate nor say that this is God's fault. In fact, give thanks to God for everything he gave us. Give thanks to him for another day to live. Stop listening to the world and start following Jesus if you don't want to see the wrath of the Lord in Judgment Day. Amen.